Welcome to Sports Force, everybody. It's been a while, but we're back.
It smells.
What's new? All right. So here we go. Let's kick things off how we like to do it. Let's go. Keep what you got.
First, we're going to look at the NFL playoffs.
Okay.
So, Dad, could you read over the NFC and what's going on here?
Right now, division leaders, Eagles, Vikings, 49ers, and the Bucks at 6 and 8. That's embarrassing. Okay, what's even more embarrassing is the Seahawks lost to all 4 of those division teams, and their best team is 6 and 8. Ouch. Not cool. All right, wild card right now. It's got the Cowboys, Giants, and Commanders. In the hunt still, Seahawks, Lions. Can you believe Lions? Wow. And the Packers. Yeah, who'd have thought that either? So
I thought of it. Remember, if you look back on the first episode, you can see my words exactly. The Packers will turn to dust.
Well, I'm saying they're in the hunt. Who would have thought they'd be in the hunt?
Oh, I did.
Oh, they went to dust and they're in the hunt. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Whatever. So what do you think about that? What do you think's going to happen here in the last couple weeks?
Well, right now, for the Packers at 5 and 8, actually 6 and 8. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
They would need to win out. They would need to win out all their games, which this week I'm pretty sure. I think it's this. Yeah, it's this week. The Packers have to play the Dolphins at home. So pretty much just losing one game for the Packers, they'll be eliminated. But one thing for the Seahawks that's good though is if they keep the same record as the Lions, and it's either them or the Lions over the Commanders, they won over the Lions, so they have the
tiebreaker.
advantage. Yeah.
Yep. And we beat the Giants too. So if we end up, well, I guess we can't because they got a tie. So we can't end up with the same record.
So
Can you let the dogs out?
I think right now that between the Commanders and Seahawks, it's going to be hard, but I think the Commanders have locked down that last spot. I don't know if the Seahawks can make it, but maybe the Lions.
I think one of the toughest things we got going for us with the Seahawks is we got to play the Chiefs this week, so that's going to be a tough game. Commanders, I'm not sure who they got left, but
Heineke, Young, McCorn,
no, what teams they play. I know who they have on their team. I don't need you to list names. You're good at listing names, but random name guy. Ready, go. Who's an offensive lineman for them?
For them?
For the Commanders.
There's Trey Turner.
No, there's not.
Whatever that guy's name is, some Turner dude.
Turner dude. All right. So what about the AFC? How's that looking?
Okay. So for the division leaders, there's the Bills, Chiefs, Bengals, and Titans who are sitting at 7 and 7. The wild card, there's the Ravens, Chargers, and Dolphins. Then in the hunt is the Patriots, Jets, and the Jaguars. Dad, are you surprised by any teams up there with in the hunt or in the wild card or anything?
I mean, the Jaguars, I think they're a good story. It's cool to see them actually starting to play good. Amazing what a good, competent coach can do for you. Urban Meyer sucks. Let's go ahead to wild card. I think the advantage is I think right now the wild card teams we have are probably going to stay in there. The Ravens, hopefully they'll be getting Lamar back soon. The Chargers, I think, are playing well, and the Dolphins as well. The Patriots and the Jets, to me, they're a little shaky. But the Jags could come back in the end. I think that'd be a great story, but I don't see it happening.
The Jaguars. Right now, what I did, I went on ESPN. There's this NFL playoff machine. If the Titans lose this week, and the Jaguars win this week, they would actually be in the division lead.
Ooh. So they have a better chance of getting the division than the wild card, probably.
Yeah, because they would need to win out, and they would need, like, the Chargers, Dolphins, Patriots.
And I bet they probably play each other still. Right?
Yeah, the Jaguars and Titans play in their last game, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, that would be awesome if it came down to that. That'd be pretty cool.
Right now, the Titans are 7 and 7. Jaguars are 6 and 8. So I think the Jaguars do have a good chance. But one thing they do is they don't have Trayvon Walker, so they need Trayvon Walker to come back from injury because he's actually been doing pretty well for them. So. Honestly, I think between the Bills and the Chiefs, I think that will stick. And then it will take down to the Titans and Jaguars who's in, because whoever doesn't win the division here, they're not going to be in the wild card, I think, honestly.
Yeah, most likely not.
Yeah, I think the whole AFC, all the teams that are in are good teams except the Titans. Because you can throw all over the Titans.
Yeah, man, I think that it's really top heavy. Bills, Chiefs, Bengals, I think, are the only three real dangerous teams. I just can't see the wild card teams doing it, but
I see the
that's
Dolphins.
why they play the games.
All
right, moving on. Next topic. What do we got?
College football, big bowls.
College football, big bowls.
You don't have those.
I don't have any big bowls. Fine, then. But yeah, bowl season kicked off. It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Except March Madness.
Except for March Madness or NFL playoff. I mean, there's lots of fun times of the year, but this is one too. I love bowls.
Yep.
They're so much fun, and we're starting to get into some good ones. Cooper's got a few of them that we're gonna take a look at. These highlighted, and we will talk about the matchups and see what we got. What's the first one?
Let's go with Texas versus Washington.
Texas versus Washington. All right, I'm excited for this one. Obviously, got a rooting interest in this one. Excited for the Huskies to be back in the bowl game. And I think, even though Texas is favored early, they just keep losing guys to go into the draft. They just recently Bijan Robinson just said he's not playing the game. You don't know about Bijan?
I know Bijan, but when I look at that, there's barely any Texas guys at all. I mean, they're gonna get next year. It's pretty much gonna be Arch Manning, and I think Texas has a really good future, though. That's the thing.
I'm not talking about the future. I'm talking about the bowl game, dude.
Okay, keep going.
What are you talking about? Okay, so I think it's going to be tough because the Texas is going to come. They're going to bring it no matter who they got. They're going to be very athletic, very deep. But my prediction is Husky passing game is going to light things up. As long as we don't turn the ball over, we're going to put up 30-some points and win the game.
Yeah.
What do you think?
That's pretty much what Washington does. That's big that Penix is coming back next year, and yeah, I think the Huskies can.
We're not talking about next year. We're talking about the bowl game. Stop talking about next year. Bowl game.
Next year. Okay, Dad. Which game next?
Next one. I'm gonna go with North Carolina versus Oregon. A fun matchup.
This?
A couple of good offenses. Not a lot of defense.
Holiday Bowl.
So I think this is going to be a fun one. These are the kind of games that I love in the bowl games. Games that end up like 45-44.
Yeah. Who doesn't?
Just big plays, a lot of touchdowns. Drake May, Bo Nix, both of these guys getting after it. I think it's going to be fun.
I like this game. I mean, Bo Nix and stuff, but Oregon, they don't have their key line. They don't have a linebacker and cornerback that are huge. So I think this will be a very high-scoring game. Of course, North Carolina lost their best wide receiver, Josh Downs, to the draft. So this will be a good game, but I don't think it'll be that close. So I think it might be 2 touchdowns and stuff. So the next game here is Tulane versus USC.
Tulane, USC. I got a quick one. It's going to be a rout. USC is going to dominate. It's going to be over, and it's going to be over soon. Tulane.
Nice try.
They can't hang with the big dogs. All right. What do you think?
Tulane did well during the season. I mean, they beat Kansas State, but I think USC is out of their range.
But those powder blue uniforms, fantastic. I really love those uniforms.
The baby blue uniforms.
Yeah, the baby blue, powder blue, whatever.
Okay, Dad,
your
selection.
Next one, I'm going with one that I'm looking forward to watching. Penn State, Utah. Penn State, Utah. I think that's going to be fun. Penn State, although we don't know how good they are, they haven't beaten a ranked team all year. And we know what Utah is. So Utah is going to bring it defensively. So I'm thinking Utah is going to run away with this one. Utah, big.
I got Utah too. Penn State, I mean, they went 10-2. They lost to the only two good teams they've played. And why I don't get why the committee puts them up that high, because they beat Auburn. I mean, I got Utah. They beaten USC twice, which to me is a very tough team. They've beaten lots of tough teams in the Pac-12 over this other team. I forgot, Penn State.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do the 2 national championship games, and then we got TCU versus Michigan. Dad?
I'm excited for this one. I'm a big anti-Michigan fan. Jim Harbaugh is a bum. I don't like that guy. So I'm really hoping that TCU can pull it out. But I think it's going to be a nail-biter the way TCU's been doing it all season. They like to get behind and then have to come back late or really hold on right at the end. So I think this is going to be an exciting game. And I got TCU pulling it out, field goal late.
This game's very exciting because Michigan, their offense, of course, I don't think, do they have Blake Corum playing?
I believe so.
I don't know why. I thought Blake Corum was going to the draft, but TCU, I mean, I really like their high-powered offense and stuff, so hopefully TCU pulls it out. Then Dad.
All right, Ohio State against Georgia. Cooper, what you got?
See, this is the thing. Ohio State is one of those teams to me that are way overrated. Once again, they play no good teams. Unless you count Penn State a good team. They've lost to Michigan. And I'm just saying, Georgia, it's tough to go undefeated in the SEC. You gotta have a really good team. Except they did not play Georgia, but still.
But
Georgia.
That's why they play the games, because you never know what's going to happen.
But I think I got Georgia big here over Ohio State. I've not really seen anything of Ohio State that really makes me think that they are a national championship caliber team.
I think Ohio State's going to keep it close in the first half, but Georgia's defense is just going to overwhelm them, and Georgia's going to walk away with it in the second half, stretch it out, maybe a couple touchdowns.
Yeah. Sounds.
All right.
So,
what's next?
Free agent signings.
MLB free agent signings. Wow, did you see what happened last night with Correa?
Yeah.
Wow, it's crazy. How much money do the Mets have? I mean, is it just unlimited money? Can they just buy whatever they want? Holy cow.
Steve Cohen, like the owner of Amazon?
He's really rich. So they've got Scherzer at 42, Verlander at 43 million.
Oh, yeah.
They got Lindor at 25 or 26. They got Correa at 27.
I'm not talking about them.
I'm talking about the Mets. Big free agent pickups. Listen to all those, even though they already had 2 of them. But still, tons of money. I said Verlander.
There's Verlander. They signed Verlander to like 3 years, and then Correa 12 years. Then they re-signed Edwin Diaz. That's right.
Yeah, big money too. And then also you got that Kenjai Soto guy, the pitcher as well. I mean, just unlimited funds. We'll see. Those are the teams I like to see when they failed, and you can't buy a World Series, but man, they're gonna be tough. Those pitchers pitching every 5 days. It's gonna be tough. All right, what about what do you think about the Mariners free agency when they picked up Casey Sadler, one other guy?
They did. I'm thinking of the trades they've done.
Oh, trades, yes. So we got more stuff in trades.
Teoscar Hernandez,
yep.
Huge get. And then we traded away Kyle Lewis for Cooper Hummel, outfielder prospect for the Diamondbacks. Then we also got Colton Wong to fill our weak second base. With Adam Frazier, can he really bat that well? No, he can't.
He had a rough year last year, but do you remember that hit he had in Toronto? Oh yeah, with 2 outs to tie the game late in the game.
I know,
that was
like the one time.
Well, hey, Sometimes you only need it one time, but all right. I agree with you. I like the trades they made. I'm still thinking we're gonna get one more bat for a DH, maybe left field DH combo. The guy I'm eyeballing right now is Trey Mancini. I think he might be the guy that we could pick up, kind of plug and play at that DH and left field spot. But
I'm thinking Josh Bell.
Josh Bell already signed.
He did?
Yes.
With who?
So
The Pirates?
no, can't remember who
The
signed.
Nationals?
I don't know, dude. But he signed 2 years, $33 million.
He's
So
overwhelmed.
more than we were willing to spend. So, but I think a lot of our stuff was done during the season. Our big deal is the deal with Julio, the deal with
Castillo.
yeah, with Castillo. Those are awesome, and I think big deals are coming for Kirby and for Gilbert coming pretty soon. And I'm looking forward to seeing even more young pitching coming up, because I think we also there's a chance we may trade Flexen or Gonzalez or both of them before the season starts.
Who's that guy in our
we'll see.
free agency? Hancock. Yeah, Hancock.
Yeah, Emerson
I think
Hancock.
he's gonna start
yeah,
this year,
he
most
might.
likely.
Yeah, he might be up
Yeah.
at some point this year. Interesting to see what they're going to say. They're going to stretch Brash out again if he has his control back. Back how it was when he was a reliever. I mean, his stuff is just is electric. So that would be amazing. So looking forward to another good year. But come on, we got bowl season going on, football, NFL playoffs coming up. I can't think too much about baseball.
I don't know.
All right,
Dad,
what's next?
say one free agent signing that you've seen on here, but the ones we talked about.
One free agent signing that I've seen. I just saw Brandon Drury sign with somebody. So I didn't need to have the team.
I saw Dansby Swanson sign with the Cubs.
Dansby of the Cubs, yes.
That's what, I mean, yeah. And then also Omar Narvaez signed with the Mets.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw that.
All right.
Narvaez signed with the Mets.
Amazing.
Okay, so next we have is college basketball surprises.
College basketball surprises
In the top 25?
in the top 25.
Dad, what's a surprise you've had so far about like any team that you didn't think that would be this bad, this good?
To be honest, I haven't watched a ton of college basketball. I mean, there's an easy one to talk about is North Carolina, about how they've, number one team coming into the season, and they're not even in the top 25 anymore.
They almost lost to Charles.
But I just think that there's not elite teams this year. There's about 10 or 12 really good teams that I think it's going to make March awesome, and just kind of who can figure themselves out in these next few months to kind of get themselves playing good ball. I mean, I've seen a few teams a couple times, and they looked a lot better the second time that I saw, and yeah. So all right, Cooper, what about you? You got any surprises?
Purdue and UConn. I did not expect them to be 1 and 2 right now. Like, honestly, I didn't even think Purdue. Like, when I saw that Gonzaga game in Purdue, like, I thought, Purdue was ranked, but I didn't think they were that good. Then just they got that center Zach Edey guy. Like, the commentators couldn't stop talking about that guy. Like,
That guy's a monster. He's huge.
I know. And then there's
and to lose Jaden Ivey, right, and to be this good after you lost your best player, one of the best players in the country, that's pretty impressive. It shows how well they play together as a team.
And then my surprise for a team being bad is probably Creighton. Like, they started off so good, and now they're 6-6. Like, I was not expecting this, but another team, Charleston, watch out for them. They're 11-1.
Oh,
they
amazing.
nearly beat North Carolina, man.
Oh, almost beat them, but they didn't. All right.
That was sad.
What else we got?
Week 16 picks. NFL Week 16 picks.
Do you have all the games?
Right there.
All right, we're gonna go quick because we'll do that. Then we'll do the bowl picks.
Okay.
Okay, we're not gonna talk about them. We're just gonna pick.
I know.
All right, we got NFL picks. Jags, Jets.
I got the Jaguars.
I'm also gonna go with the Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence.
Lots of Saturday games this weekend. There's only 3 games on Sunday.
Yeah.
Everything else is on Saturday.
Yeah, because Sunday is Christmas, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Merry Christmas, everybody. If we don't see you before then, or see you after or around Christmas.
Yep.
All right, Saturday we got Bills, Bears.
I got Bills big time.
Two big running quarterbacks. That's gonna be fun.
Not talk about the games. You
I'm
say.
going Bills. Saints, Browns.
I got the Browns.
Saints. Texans, Titans.
Texans.
How cool is this? The alliteration: Jags, Jets, 2 J's. We got Bills, Bears, Texans, Titans. I mean, wow, that's pretty cool. All right, I've got. Oof, man, the Texans have actually been playing pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm going upset city right here. Texans win number 2.
I said that.
All right, you said that too?
Yeah, I said Texans.
Oh, wow, I thought I was really going out on a limb. Okay, all right, Seahawks, Chiefs.
I think the Chiefs are too hard for the Seahawks. I mean, they've been on this kind of stride where they've not been playing out well. Their defense,
You're not supposed to explain it.
their defensive line is smashed.
All right, I also have the Chiefs. Giants, Vikings.
Vikings,
Giants. Bengals, Patriots.
Bengals not very close.
Bengals. They're getting hot here late in the season. Lions, Panthers.
Let's go Lions.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Panthers here. I think they're gonna run the ball effectively. All right, Saturday I have another one. Falcons, Ravens.
I got the Ravens. Actually, no, Falcons.
Okay, then I'm taking the Ravens. Commanders, 49ers.
I got the 49ers.
All right, 49ers too. That defense is so good. Eagles, Cowboys.
I got the. This is a tough one.
Yeah, that's a good game.
I don't know if they're questionable if Jalen Hurts is going to play. Because if Jalen Hurts plays, I got the Eagles. If he doesn't play, I got the Cowboys.
Eagles.
So I'm just going to go with the
I'm
Cowboys.
going Eagles no matter what. Raiders, Steelers.
Raiders.
Packers, Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Packers. Broncos, Rams.
Broncos.
Rams. Wait, change it. Broncos. No, I want the Rams to win.
I
You
want
need the Broncos to lose.
I want the Rams to
Bucks,
win.
Cardinals. Bucks, Cardinals.
I got the Bucks.
Bucks. Chargers, Colts.
I got the Chargers.
Yeah, you see the Colts are starting Nick Foles.
Nick Foles, yeah.
Yeah, crazy.
They just don't
Slick
like him.
Nick. All right, now we're gonna do some quick rapid fire bowl picks. Bowl picks.
These
Oh, those
first
already
two,
happened. All right.
This
Yeah.
one's on at 6 o'clock.
All right. West Kent.
Western Kentucky.
Western Kentucky, South Alabama. Ooh, what a battle.
Western Kentucky lost their starting
No,
quarterback.
I don't need to hear about it.
Southern Alabama.
Southern Alabama also. Baylor Air Force.
Baylor.
Louisiana, Houston.
Houston.
Houston. Wake, Missouri.
I got Mizzou.
Oh, we got Wake. They love throwing the ball around. I like that. Mid Tennessee, San Diego State.
Middle Tennessee.
San Diego State. New Mexico State, Bowling Green.
Bowling Green.
Bowling Green. Georgia Southern, Buffalo.
Georgia Southern.
Buffalo. Memphis, Utah State.
Memphis.
Memphis. Coastal Carolina, East Carolina.
East Carolina.
Wow, Battle of the Carolinas.
It's going to be East Carolina.
I'm going Coastal.
Dude, that's a mistake.
Wisconsin, Oklahoma State.
Wisconsin.
Oklahoma State. UC, what?
UCF.
UCF. Duke.
UCF, man. They've been-
Yeah, going with UCF. Kansas, Arkansas.
KJ Jefferson's playing Arkansas.
Ooh. I think that's going to be a good game. Arkansas. North Carolina, Oregon.
Oregon.
North Carolina. Texas Tech, Ole Miss.
I'm going to go with University of Mississippi.
I'm changing mine to Oregon. I think Oregon's going to win. Texas Tech, Ole Miss. You got what?
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss also. Texas, Washington.
Let's go UW.
That's all I got to say.
I can't do that.
That's not a W.
I know.
That's 3.
I can't
That's
do
the
it.
number 3.
I know.
Syracuse, Minnesota.
Minnesota.
The Cuse. Ooh, I do like Ibrahim though. Whatever. Okay. Oklahoma versus Florida State.
Florida State.
Yeah, Florida State. Maryland, NC State.
NC State.
Going with Maryland.
Oh, did you see Kentucky got Devin Leary?
Yeah, I did see that. That's a good pickup. UCLA versus Pitt.
UCLA. DTR.
Yeah. Going UCLA, Notre Dame, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
Notre Dame. Ohio, Wyoming.
Ohio.
Ohio, Tennessee, Clemson.
Let's go, Clemson.
I wish all those guys from Tennessee were healthy and playing. This would be a great game.
Cade Klubenik.
Definitely going with Clemson on this one.
Cade Klubenik is gonna.
Orange versus orange, though. That's an interesting matchup.
In the Orange Bowl.
In the Orange Bowl?
Yeah.
You think they planned that?
I think they did.
I think they do too.
Okay.
Somebody at the Florida Orange Commission needs to be investigated. Alabama, Kansas State.
Let's go Kansas State.
I'm going Kansas State too. Iowa, Kentucky.
Kentucky number.
Kentucky. TCU, Michigan. TCU, Ohio State, Georgia. Georgia. Mississippi State, Illinois.
Illinois.
I think Mississippi State is going to be playing inspired ball. I'm going with them. Tulane, USC. USC. LSU, Purdue.
Purdue. Well, I went with the biggest upset of the day.
I'm going LSU.
Purdue. Big
Penn
upset.
State, Utah. Utah. That rounds it out. And that's going to be...
Who do you have winning the national championship? TCU, Georgia.
Go TCU.
Bulldogs.
That's the easy one to say. I'm going out on a limb.
Can anybody beat Georgia? Honestly, that's the question I'm asking. The answer is no.
Well, maybe we'll have another one of these before the national championship game. We'll break it all down for you.
Kind of like what we did with the Rams-Bengals, like position.
Yeah. Break it all down. All right, folks. Thanks for joining us again for another Sports Force.
This is represented by Let Them Be Wildflowers.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. We'll see you later.
Enjoy bowl season.
And Merry Christmas.